Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bobby, and if you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. If you haven't done so yet, if you could subscribe, if you choose to, give me a like. It will help out the channel and it's free. So I'm back here again with looking the same, but I'm not going to post all these at the same date, and I don't wear the same thing every day, but it's all in the same day. So for this one, I'm going to show you a little Food Lion haul that I did. I'm going to show that right after I just talk a little bit about food prices. Man, food prices are, and I mean, yes, I'm frugal. I'm a frugal person. I just am. I don't like to spend money on unnecessary things. I'm the type of person that I can go without. I have like very good, what's the word for it? Self-control. Is it called self-control? There's a car outside. Who's that? Self-control, or anyway, you know what I mean. Like if I want something and it's not on sale, I'm not gonna get it. I can wait. My husband, and maybe all men, I'm not sure, but let me know. My husband doesn't care if his $2 pack of cookies costs $10. He's gonna buy that pack of cookies if he wants that pack of cookies. And his theory is, which I get it, that we work hard and that tomorrow is not promised, so that if you want something, you need to get it. Me, Bobby will deprive herself from that cookie until I see it go on clearance or go down in price, you know, or something like that. But so being that prices are so high, I mean, what I do is I just shop the sales. You just have to. You have to like look, you know, your staples especially. You have to, you know, buy them when you can, stock up when you can, because it's getting rough. It is getting rough. And I try to like have a little haul stat, like a little cans and, you know, just staples to, if the end of the world comes or a zombie apocalypse, you know, that I'm prepared. But now that we've downsized, there's just not a lot of places to keep this stuff. So I don't know. I've seen some people keep it under the beds and things like that. But I don't know. Do I want to put canned goods underneath my bed? But I don't know. And then again, my son was saying, my younger son, when we were talking about it when he was here, he was like, I'm not saving anything, because if that ever comes, he was like, well, why am I trying to stay alive? He's like, I'd rather just like leave and go to heaven. Like, I'm not trying to stay alive eating canned beans for 2 years. And I get it. You know, I get that mentality too, because I don't know. But we have here where we live, we have Food Lion, I would say, is like the staple around here. So there's Food Lions everywhere. There's a few, there's Publix now, which Publix, well, I first got introduced to Publix when I was living in South Florida, because Publix is like their go-to store, and it's pricey. It is good. It is, I mean, clean and all the things, but man, my husband gets so mad at me because when we're in Publix, I can't get over how much some of those things are. Yes, it's quality, and yes, sometimes they do BOGOs and stuff like that, but it's, and their subs are good, like their whole deli bakery area is like very good, but man, like Publix is not a place that I'm gonna go shopping all the time. So there's a few of those. There's Food Lions, and then there's a few Harris Teeters, which I don't know. Harris Teeter is a little pricey too, and I mean, and then it's just like, it's one of those things where I haven't been to Harris Teeters enough to kind of like know where things are in there. So every time I have to stop at a Harris Teeter, I don't know if you guys are like that too, but if I'm not familiar with the store, I just dread shopping there. I don't know where anything is. I always feel like I'm lost when I'm in there. So yeah, they're actually supposed to be building a Harris Teeter, like a big super center one. And you know, I don't know if you guys know, but so like Harris Teeters, most of them have like Starbucks inside. Some of them have like bars where you can like buy, I don't drink, but like where you could buy wine or beer and like walk around and do your shopping, like things like that. Do you guys remember back when I was growing up in the 80s in New York? I am almost 100% positive that, because my memory kind of stinks, but I'm almost positive that people used to smoke in the grocery stores and that they had ashtrays like at the end of the aisles. Let me know if you remember that, because I remember that. Anyway, and then of course we have Aldi, which I love Aldi. I love an Aldi. Now, about Aldi, so their produce is very inexpensive, but I've noticed that what Aldi's does, I believe, is freeze their produce somehow. They freeze it because a lot of times, like, it's frozen. Like, you could feel it, and it's frozen. So when you're getting it, most of the time, and these are just the Aldi's in the areas that I've been in, you need to use it right then because it's at its last days, pretty much. But yes, it is less expensive, but it's almost to the tombstone. So you have to like hurry up. But if you have an Aldi's cheese, oh my gosh, the cheese is way less expensive. The milk, the eggs, the canned goods, and then of course you have the middle aisles that people call the aisle of shame, where you can come home with like a chainsaw and a chicken coop, you know, weird crazy things, you know, a plant stand and an air fryer, just, you know, weird things like that. They have toys, but I love it. I love it. So I love Aldi. I think I would say that Aldi would probably be my favorite place to shop around here. And then we have, and it's going to open up closer to us too, there is a Lowe's Food, Lowes. And they are, you know, everybody loves it. There's a bakery in there. There's a coffee shop in there. There's all the things. And again, I visited the one that's in the next town over, and I was overwhelmed. Like, I was just overwhelmed. Those kind of stores where you go in and you're just like, whoa. I mean, there was just everything, like breads and all these things and cakes and nuts and oof. It was a lot. So, but people love it. And when we went, it was like they were having like the opening day sales or something like that. So it was crazy. You were like, you know, those kind of sales where you like buy 3 of something and you get 3 free. So I don't know if they do that all the time, but they were doing it on that day. And then what else do we have? Lidl's or Little or something like that. It's like Lidl, Lidl's or Little's. I think it's from Germany as well. I almost think that it's that Aldi and Lidl's are like the same company. Alexa, does Aldi and Lidl's, are they owned by the same company?
Aldi and Lidl are not owned by the same company. They're 2 separate independent companies that happen to be competitors.
I was wrong. Okay, Alexa, thank you. You can go away. So I guess it's Lidl's is the way that you say it. But I thought that they were, I don't know why.
No problem at all. Happens to the best of us. I'm wrong about things constantly. So you're in good company.
This new Alexa, I don't know. She just continues to listen to me like I have a person in the house. It's so weird. Anyway, I turn it off sometimes. Like I switch it off because like who's listening to us? Who knows, right? Sometimes me and my husband will be talking and she'll just start talking, which is like really weird. But anyway, so it's the same kind of a concept, I believe, as Aldi's. They have more, because Aldi really only sells their brand with the occasional like name brand. But the Lidl one has they have their own brand too, but then they have like a lot more like name brands and things like that. And you can get really good buys there. They have a fresh bakery in the front, but it's not like overwhelming feeling. But I like them, but they're not close by either. So the grocery stores that are like really accessible to me would be Food Lion and Aldi. But yeah, so I was just wondering how you guys feel about the prices. What are you guys eating to be frugal? I mean, of course, I'm doing a lot of chicken, which is, you know, red meat is not healthy for you anyway. So, and I don't even like it that much, to be honest. My husband does, but it's not good for him anyway. It's not good for your heart and all that kind of stuff. So we might do red meat like once, I don't even know, every 2 weeks, something like that. We don't do a lot of red meat, but like fish and chicken, we do beans, a lot of beans, stuff like that. But what are you guys eating to be frugal? All right. Well, I will show you what I bought from Food Lion coming up here in this next clip. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. All right, here's my little Food Lion haul for the week, guys. I didn't need that much, but so I was trying to be frugal. So I needed some parchment paper. I think I remember that I like these sheets. They're just so much easier. Every time I rip a piece of parchment paper off, I end up like having to cut it and wasting and all that kind of stuff. So I got those. Some cream cheese spread. This is from Food Lion. I got some canned beets just because I used to like them as a kid, and I believe they're healthy for you. I know my husband hates them, but you know, maybe I could get him to eat some. These were on sale like 2 for maybe $3. Yellow grits. I don't think I've ever had yellow grits, but Sheldon, it's just people, Sheldon hears people outside. So got those. Then the tuna was on sale for $1. So I got 3 of those. I got some Brussels sprouts. Now this, I can't wait to eat this. This was like in the section where they have all the, you know, prepared type foods and all that. This is normally $8 and some change, but it was BOGO. So at Food Lion, if you get one, you get it half. So for like $4 or something, I thought that was a good buy. I got lemons just because, you know, sickness is all around and Bobby's not trying to get any of that. So just like for tea and stuff. Eggs, my coffee stuff. This because I was too cheap to get I was too frugal to get the goldfish. So I'm going to try penguins. Food Lion penguins. Look at the big bag that you get. And I think these were $2. I got some sweet potatoes, a pepper, some lettuce, spinach, and this, I got a different brand last time, but I'm digging this half loaf bread just because that's really all I need, because I think I told you in another video, if you watched, I only use bread really, like this kind of bread here for like the occasional PB&J or toast, and I like it on regular bread, so I got that. We're gonna start doing more healthy bread for my husband, well, for all of us, but you know, trying to get him to eat a little bit more healthy. So we're gonna do more wraps for his lunches. I've tried this one before. It doesn't taste like cardboard, so it's pretty good. These I haven't had for years, the little Knorr side dishes. I want to say they were like 2 for $3. So they say they serve, how many do they say they serve? I think they say they serve like 2 or 3 people. They don't. They don't. So it doesn't come with that much. So I just got 2 of the same. And then these wafers, they were on sale too, I think for like $1.25. Just for a little sweet thing, if you just want a little something something. I got the coconut and chocolate. That tastes good for coffee. And I believe that is it. So after the MVP and all that kind of stuff, I ended up spending $50. So, I mean, yeah, it's okay. So, yep, that's what I got, guys. See you in a bit. One more thing, guys. I forgot that I had, when I was unloading the car, I had tossed it into the freezer because it was melting. The Talenti Gelato. I don't know if I've ever had this one before, the peanut butter cup. It was on sale for, I think they were on sale for three something, so that's pretty good. These are yum-mo. These are yummy, guys. If you need a little treat, get you some of this. It's delicious. All right, I'll be back in a bit. All right, so I am cooking this here now. This one. And everything just comes like individually vacuum sealed. So you get the noodles and they tell you to put the sauce in there and then just the water from the vegetable and meat pack until it loosens up. So they still feel a little crunchy, but they definitely been in here for like 2 minutes. Then they say to add the rest of the stuff, so it looks like this. Like that. They say there's no MSG, no artificial flavors, and I probably didn't cut it big enough. Come on. Come out, piece of chicken. Well, let's go. Join the party. Join the party with the noodles. Come join the party. Okay, let me stop singing. Okay, hold on, guys. Come out. All right, so there we go. And then we're gonna mixy. Not with the plastic, that's bad. So I don't know if this would be, my husband's not here today, so I don't know if this would be sufficient for 2 people. Yeah, noodle-wise, for sure, but protein-wise, I don't know. There's still some lingering, I don't know what that is, carrots in there. Come out, carrots. Yeah, but maybe it's tasty. I mean, you get a lot. Look at all the food you get for $4. Not bad. And there's no MSG, no anything like that. So I reckon it's healthier than going to the Chinese place. And then they say you continue to cook this for 1 to 2 minutes. And then you add in your peanut topping. It smells good. So I will let you know how it is. Be back. Alright, guys. So I think I take it back when I said that it could feed 2 people. This is that cute ramen bowl that I got from Aldi's. And I mean, you know, like I guess if you want to serve it as a side dish, it's going to feed 2 people. But if you're hungry and you're just going to eat it in 1 serving, then there's that. This is so cute. It came with chopsticks, but you know, I don't feel like doing all that. So let me taste this real quick and let you know how it is. Thank you, Jesus, for the food. Amen. Now that's good. Let me try meat. You can't have any, little mama. Let's try some chicken. Wow. That's good. I would probably even say it's worth like the full price, but for half price, even better. Yeah. Sheldon, you can't have any, Sheldon. I apologize. Little mama, it's not for you. It's not for dogs.